Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Coding with Haya. In today's video, we will learn how to make a maze on Scratch. So I will start by naming our project Help the Cat Reach the Fish. You can choose any other title too. In this project, I will be using the Scratch Cat as my player. You can choose any other character, and I have named it as player. I have also painted a sprite which is a bowl full of fishes, and I have named it goal. I have also added my maze background. And rather than drawing mazes, you can upload mazes from a site called mazegenerator.net. I have written a step-by-step tutorial on how to upload a maze in mazegenerator.net in the description below. I'm going to set my Scratch Cat size to 9 and I'll drag it in position. Then let's start coding for our player. When green flag, click from events. From controls, a forever and then if-then loop. From sensing, key space pressed and change it to key right arrow pressed. From motions, a move 10 steps block and change it to change x by 2, and another if-then loop under the change x by 2 block. From sensing, touching color and choose the color of your maze. Mine is black. So from motions, a move 10 steps block and change it to its negative value, which will be change x by -2. Right click on the if key, right arrow press, then loop and press duplicate. And that's how you duplicate a block or certain blocks on Scratch. Change it to left arrow. I'll change the -2 to 2. I'll change the -2 to 2 and 2 to -2. Right click on the top if then loop and press duplicate. Change it to up arrow and down arrow. Remove the change x by blocks, and I'll add a change y by 10 block and I'll change it to change y by 2. I'll add another one inside the up arrows touching color loop and I'll change it to -2. Right click on the change y by -2 block and press duplicate and drag it inside the down arrow. Right click and press duplicate on the change y by 2 block and drag it inside the down arrows touching color loop. Also, I would like the cat to start at this position. So from looks, a show block, and from motions, a go to x, -7 and y 151 block. Then let's check our project out. Our game is done, but we want to win when we touch our goal. So let's start coding for our goal. When green flag, click from events. From motions, go to x, 8 and y -140 block. From looks, a show block. From controls, a forever and then if-then loop. From sensing, touching mouse pointer and choose our player from the menu. As you see, we do not want this code for the goal but the Scratch Cat. So I'll forward this block to the Scratch Cat by holding the block and dragging it to your player's icon. Delete the block for the goal sprite and go to the Scratch Cat. Add a when green flag clicked on top of the forever and then if-then change it to touching goal. From look, say hello for 2 seconds and change it to say yum for 1 second. From controls, wait 1 second. Go back to looks and then let's make a custom backdrop for when you win. Go to the backdrop. Forward your mouse pointer to choose a backdrop and choose paint. Choose the color you want. I'll choose a pink shade. Click on the fill tool and convert to bitmap, and then click on the stage. Then convert back to. Also in this video, you will learn how to make a 3D text on screen. Click on the text tool and set the color to black. Change the font if you want. I'll choose the pixel one. Click on the stage and write your text. Maximize your text and drag it a little bit left in the middle point. Press Ctrl C and Ctrl V to copy and paste, or click on the select tool and press copy and paste. Change the color to white and drag it in the middle. There, you have a 3D text. Go to the coding area of the player. A switch backdrop to backdrop 1 block under when green flag click, and a switch costume to costume 1 under when green flag. A switch backdrop to backdrop 2 under the if touching go loop. From looks, a hide block under wait 1 second. And you might have noticed that when you play your game, your player is not walking but sliding in the same costume. To fix that, let's go. When green flag click from event, from controls, forever and then if then loop. From sensing, add 4 key space burst blocks and change it to up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, and right arrow. From operators, or, another or, and another or, and drag the sensing block inside the or blocks. Also a not. From controls, a repeat until loop, and a wait 1 second inside the repeat until loop, and then change it to 0.1 second. From looks and next costume before the 0.1 seconds, drag the not. Right click and press duplicate on the first R and drag it on the not block. As you see, now your sprite is walking but not sliding in the same costume. You might not see that because your sprite is too small. Go to the goal sprite. From events, when backdrop switches to backdrop 1 and change it to backdrop 2. From looks, a hide block. And I hope you like this video. Also, subscribe, like, share, and ring the bell below so that you don't miss any of my cool videos. Bye bye and see you in my next